recorded.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to the Board of Public Affairs meeting for March 16th, 2021. First item on the agenda would be to approve the minutes of our March 2nd, 2021 regular meeting. The minutes, had a chance to read them over. Anybody sees any corrections or additions, please make note of those now.
Seeing none, Tom, I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Dick,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
Next item is the hearing of public concerns. There's been a phone number provided. If anybody would like to call in, now would be the time to do it. We'll take a few seconds and pause, and if we don't get any calls, we will move on. Next item is the clerk treasurer's report.
The board's been presented with the clerk treasurer's report for the month ending February 28th, 2021.
This is Karen. I'd like to make a motion. We approve the clerk treasurer's report for the month of February.
This is Annette. I'll second it.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Jim.
Yes.
Next item is the resolution. Lori, would you please number and read?
Resolution number 13, 2021, authorizing the Director of Utilities to advertise for bids for the construction of the 34.5 kV upgrade project.
Nate?
Yeah, Tom. As the board may recall, in prior resolution number 5 in 2020, the board authorized an agreement with SSOE Group, which is our engineering firm, for the bidding and construction oversight services for the 34.5 kV upgrade project. In previous resolutions that we had, number 2 and number 3 of 2021, relating to the contract of various major equipment components, such as the structures, the transformers, is just recently. So those bids are completed. And to remain on schedule and within the perimeters of the least disturbance for those affected by this upgrade, according to the plans and specifications, we want to get this moving. It was kind of last minute to put this on the agenda because our schedule is tight. We found out when the transformers are coming, when the structures are arriving. And so if we would have waited to the next meeting, it would have been tough to get everything ready as far as the bid documents go. So we wanted to get this out there. So we have all our structures and transformers, and now we just need this construction portion of the project. It was all budgeted in our capital improvement in 2021. So we respectfully request to be able to go out and advertise for bids.
Thank you, Nate. Any comments from anybody? It was pretty straightforward. We had planned for and just need to move on it.
Jim, I'll make a motion that we approve.
This is Dick. I'll second.
Jim,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
Next item is another resolution. Lori, please number and read.
Resolution number 14, 2021, authorizing the Director of Utilities to execute an agreement with Spectrum Engineering Corporation for the power plant substation rebuild project, phase 1.
Jim, want to speak to this, please?
Sure, thank you, Tom. If you recall, with the 34.5 upgrade, part of that was to start at Industrial Park, then the Titan Tire Park, then the final portion would be at the power plant to get the generation up on the 69K line and to provide some feeders that were closer to our couple main customers, basically Ohio Art and Bard, in order to prevent outages during storms and things like that due to the long runs. This portion is for the engineering for Spectrum to help us with that portion. When we originally did this, if you remember, it was a little over $5 million to do this substation to get it upgraded. Utility director, Mr. Gardner, asked us, the electrical department and the power plant, if we could come up with a way where BMU could do some of the work or whatever we could do to value engineer this and spread this out over time in order to lessen the financial impact upon the utility. Well, Al and Adam and Tim and myself got together with Mark and Bryan from Spectrum and explained what we were looking for from them. They came over and looked at the site and then came up with some phased proposals that they quoted from a standpoint as if we were going to have contractors do it, but they were under the understanding that we would spread this out and use BM employees, and to the point where we would even do the own foundations, use the water department maybe to dig the holes for us, and electrical with us to set structures and things like that. So as you look at this could be even less than what you're seeing right here. And Spectrum Engineering came back with the phase one portion of $108,880, which is quite a bit less than the $200,000 we had anticipated this year in the capital. So that's a $91,000 savings, a little over that, $91,120, a little less than 7% of what they quoted as an estimate for phase one, which would be $742,150. Once again, we don't have to go out and use any third-party testing because Spectrum has their own people to do the Spectrum or to do the testing for all the relays and the transformer once it gets switched up to 69. And the nice thing is that with Spectrum, we're very familiar with their work. We understand them. They understand us. Just by their proposal, they definitely understand how we're trying to spread this out so that we can be as fiscally frugal as possible with the finances of the future for the utility and to bring about yet a more reliable system to complete that reliability that we've been looking for years.
It amounts to a considerable savings, so it's, thanks to all the help here for making that happen.
Yeah, and kudos to you guys for utilizing our people, to do some of the work. I mean, those guys are fully capable of doing it. I'm glad to see we're on that thought process of using our own workforce for anything we can do to save money.
Yeah, that's what from Al and I's standpoint is to use all of our guys, and contractors are secondary from the standpoint of when we don't have the capability to do it.
Good deal.
That'll come in especially handy now in this time in history, the way things are presently.
I'd like to add it's good of Spectrum to be willing to work with us at that level as well. They seem to have been, over the years, been a very good, reliable company for us to deal with.
I have a motion to approve.
This is Jim. I'll make a motion. We approve.
This is Karen. I'll second.
Jim,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
We thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Next item is a resolution. Lori, would you number and read, please?
Resolution number 15, 2021, authorizing wage adjustments for non-bargaining unit hourly and salaried staff and declaring an emergency.
Jackie?
Yes, good evening, everyone. The resolution before you is a 3% wage adjustment for all full-time non-bargaining unit staff, as well as part-time non-bargaining unit employees. In addition, the resolution includes a 0.5% retroactive adjustment towards the wage contributions of the city attorney, the city engineer, and the Parks Maintenance 1 city arborist employee, which will make their portion that BMU gave them a total of 3% as well on our half of the wages. So theirs will go back retroactive to January 1st, and everybody else's will be effective April 1st.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any comments, please?
This is Dick. I'd like to make a motion. We adopt resolution 15.
This is Annette. I'll second it.
Dick,
Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Jim.
Yes.
Next item is a reclassification of a communication department employee. Jackie?
Yes, Eric Herman has resigned from his role as the local programming and production lead as of March 24th. We are respectfully requesting that we reclassify him to regular employment, or from regular employment status to part-time status as a communications videographer. Eric has graciously agreed to stay on a part-time basis to help with the video crew productions that they do in the evenings for us.
I know Eric's been here, I think, 18 years.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
And it's good to see that, well, first of all, for him that he's moving on, and that's something he wanted to do. That's his decision, and we wish him well. The other thing is that he's willing to stay on part-time, and it'd be a great asset to the people that we have here that he can help out, and get them up to speed. So, thank you, Eric.
This is Jim. I'll make a motion. We approve.
This is Dick, second.
Jim,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Next item on the agenda is semi-monthly disbursements. Motion to pay the bills.
This is Jim. I'll make a motion. We pay the bills.
This is Annette. I'll second it.
Jim,
Yes. Yes.
Annette,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Dick.
Yes.
Next item is comments from BPA and staff. We will go around and offer our comments and anything else you'd like to bring up. I'm looking as Lori.
No, sir. Thank you.
Jackie?
Yes. With Eric being reclassified, we would like to start the recruiting process and post for the local programming and production lead position, please.
So we would need a motion to approve that request.
That's correct.
This is Dick, so moved.
This is Jim, I'll second.
Dick,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette.
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I have this evening.
Thank you. Department heads that would like to speak up? Nathan?
Yeah, I have a couple quick things, Tom. I think maybe some of you are aware that we did have a little power outage yesterday due to the high winds. Had a couple of phases that kind of slapped together and created a few fireballs. And I think it was like at 12:43 to 1:01, so about 18 minutes. We had a wide area outage, I will say, I'll call it, affecting traffic lights and stuff like that. Then a more local area outage where our electric crew replaced almost 300 to 400 feet of 1-aught wire, and I believe like 10 cutouts. Yeah, they did a great job, you know, that all that assisted. I want to thank the fire department for going down there, the police department, the street department, and our electric crews for as fast as they were able to get the power back on. I just wanted to call that out, that they did a great job. Some of that lineman rodeo stuff pays off, I guess, when they can get out there and put in 300 or 400 feet of and change about 10 cutouts. So I'm really proud of what they did, and want to thank all of the city that were involved with helping at the stoplights and traffic lights and stuff like that. And then just one other quick thing that I think most of you are aware, but I just want to remind everybody about our upcoming quarterly committee meetings on March 25th. And I look forward to seeing all of you then. So that's, and also congratulations to Eric on his new endeavors. I'm grateful that we still have him here. You know, part-time capacity is going to be a big help for us. So I want to thank him for his service, his full-time service with us. And looking forward to having him on as a part-time employee and helping us when we need it. So appreciate that. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Nate. Karen?
I will agree with everything Nate said. Yeah, it was good to have the crews out there getting the electricity back up and running yesterday. I was part of the commotion and some of the intersections, but everything worked out. And I agree with Eric. We'll miss him, and I'm glad he's staying on. And thank you, Eric, for helping me to get on tonight. I had a situation that did prevent me from logging on normally, and he came through right in the last moment. And so his services are very well played, I must say. And I think that's about it.
Thank you, Karen. Dick?
Yeah, I'd like to wish Eric nothing but the best on his next endeavor. I know it's a challenging move for him, but I wanted to thank him for agreeing to stay on part-time. That'll help us out. So until we make the transition to maybe replace him or whatever we're going to do. I stopped over to the power plant and looked at they tore into turbine 1 over there. Boy, I'm glad them guys know where all them wires go. Ooh. Man, if somebody did that to me, I'd be over there for the next 10 years trying to figure out where they all went. But yeah, looking forward to seeing that updated. And that's about all I have.
Thank you, Dick. Annette?
I'd like to, give a kudos to all the money that we're saving in, and with, making use of our BMU employees' skills and saving money, going forward on these contracts that we're entering into. So that's a really good thing. And, that's being like financially responsible. So that's all a good thing. Congratulations to Eric, and I look forward to seeing everybody at committee meetings.
Thank you, Annette. Jim?
Yeah, I'd like to also wish Eric the best of luck, and I'd like to thank him for staying on in his new capacity. I'd also like to thank Nate for the update memo that you included in the board packet. I think that's a good idea. That's all I have.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, like everyone else, I'll congratulate Eric again and wish him the best. And we know we all were missing, but he'll still be here. So, okay. That is all we have for this evening. Nothing else to come before the board. I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
This is Dick, so moved.
This is Karen, in second.
Dick,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tom?
Yeah.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.